The moment the spiritual world has been quietly preparing you for all year has finally arrived. The 12/12 portal of December 12th, 2025 has not simply opened, it has erupted wide, unleashing a frequency so potent, so clarifying, so unmistakable that even people who have been spiritually disconnected are beginning to feel its impact. This is not just a symbolic date or a numerological curiosity. This is a cosmic checkpoint, a divine convergence where the boundaries between dimensions thin to their most transparent point, and everything that has been forming in the unseen realm is permitted to lock into physical reality. Across ancient traditions, mystery schools, and spiritual lineages, the number 12 has always represented divine order, completed cycles, and perfected structure. 12 marks the end of a pattern, the sealing of a chapter, the finalization of a spiritual process. And when the calendar aligns to December 12th, the effect is not simply doubled, it becomes exponentially heightened. The date itself forms a gateway, a vibrational corridor through which destinies finalize, and the work of the entire year solidifies in a single decisive moment. But the 12/12 portal of 2025 stands apart from previous years. This portal does not arrive quietly or independently. It lands as the culminating energetic gateway of the entire year. After months of refinement, upheaval, alignment, and spiritual pressure that have been sculpting you since January, the atmosphere around you is already charged with the energy of completion. The cycle is reaching its apex. December 12th is the crescendo where everything that has been shifting beneath the surface crystallizes into permanent form. Many of you have felt it building. You sensed an invisible deadline approaching without knowing what it was. Time has felt compressed. Your intuition has been on high volume. Your decisions have carried unusual weight. You felt urgency without explanation. You were not imagining it. Your spirit recognized what your logical mind could not yet articulate. The 12/12 portal was drawing near, and it was bringing finalization. Chosen one, you are not encountering these words at random. This message found you by spiritual appointment. You were meant to be conscious of this portal. While the energy is available to everyone, only those who are aware, aligned, and attuned will be able to work with it intentionally. You are among those who will not sleepwalk through this moment. You are awake enough to understand its significance. The 12/12 portal is not just about wishes manifesting, though manifestation will reach peak potency. It is not simply about spiritual closure, though many cycles will complete. It is not merely about blessings, though abundance will pour out for those in alignment. At its core, the 12/12 portal is a divine sealing event. It is where your purpose anchors, where your assignment becomes fixed, where what you have been building internally all year becomes externalized and permanent. But you must understand something crucial. Portals do not remain open indefinitely. They are windows, brief openings where time bends, energy accelerates, and what normally takes months can finalize within hours. The 12/12 window is powerful, but it is short. If you move through this day distracted, overwhelmed by holiday noise, or unaware of the spiritual magnitude, the moment will pass like any other date, and you will have stood in the middle of a celestial completion ceremony without ever realizing it. This is why there are 8 spiritual understandings you must have right now. 8 keys that unlock the fullness of the 12/12 portal and determine whether you carry completion into 2026 or repeat unresolved cycles. These are not abstract ideas. These are essential instructions for navigating the most significant energetic threshold of the year. Stay with this message until the very end, because the eighth key contains the revelation that ties everything together and determines whether this portal becomes your personal turning point. And if you already feel resonance, if something inside you is signaling that this message is speaking directly to your spirit, declare your alignment by writing 1212. It is not a comment, it is an activation. It is a signal to the universe that you are participating consciously in this completion moment. The 1212 portal is now fully open, and its first wave of completion energy is already washing across the planet. Sensitive souls can feel it. Awakened souls can interpret it. Aligned souls are already experiencing closure, solidification, breakthrough, and the final stitching together of everything they have been cultivating all year. To understand the magnitude of this portal, you must first understand why 12 carries such spiritual weight. 12 is the architecture of completion. 12 months create the year. 12 signs form the zodiac. 12 hours complete a cycle of day or night. 12 tribes established nations. 12 disciples grounded spiritual movements. 12 represents divine structure, but when the date becomes December 12th within the 12th month, a rare triple alignment forms. 12 on the calendar, 12 on the date, 12 in the month. 3 layers of completion strike simultaneously, creating a seal that cannot easily be undone. What finalizes under this alignment becomes foundational for the next year. This is why so many of you have felt pressure to complete things, clean up loose ends, and resolve lingering issues. That pressure isn't stress. It is spiritual compulsion. Your soul knows December 12th is the cutoff point, the finalization deadline. With that foundation set, here are the 8 spiritual truths you must know to fully step into this portal. 1. The 1212 portal requires you to finish what has been left incomplete. Everything you abandoned, delayed, postponed, or ignored this year is resurfacing. Not to shame you, but to give you one last opportunity to complete what matters. Unfinished cycles drain energy. Incomplete commitments scatter focus. The portal forces decisions. Finish it or release it. What you leave unresolved now becomes a weight you carry into 2026. What you finalize becomes fuel. 2. Your manifestation power peaks. During this window, everything you have prayed for, imagined, affirmed, or worked toward is entering its completion phase. But now, precision matters. Vague desires produce vague outcomes. Clear declarations manifest rapidly. The 1212 energy magnifies both faith and doubt. Whatever you focus on crystallizes. Speak only what you intend to seal. 3. Relationship cycles reach their final state. Connections that were unclear become unmistakably defined. You will see who is aligned with your next chapter and who belongs to your previous one. Some relationships will deepen into permanence. Others will conclude gracefully. This is not loss. It is reorganization. 4. Financial patterns complete and new streams begin. Debts may resolve. Delayed resources may appear, and new opportunities will surface without warning. This is a reset of your material reality. Abundance becomes accessible when scarcity mindsets dissolve. What you declare financially in this portal becomes your new baseline for 2026. 5. Healing accelerates and integrates. Long-standing emotional wounds, physical symptoms, mental habits, and spiritual blocks can suddenly release. This is accelerated completion energy working through your entire system. But healing requires cooperation. Letting go, forgiving, releasing, allowing. 6. Your purpose for 2026 becomes clear and active. Throughout the year, you have received hints and fragments of your calling. Now the full picture forms. Instructions arrive. Guidance sharpens. You are not meant to analyze the signs. You are meant to act on them. 7. Your frequency upgrade locks into place. You cannot return to who you were. The portal seals your growth. Old versions dissolve. Your new consciousness stabilizes. Every word you speak, every choice you make from this point, carries amplified impact. 8. This portal is a divine ceremony prepared specifically for you before this year began. This day was marked for your completion. Everything you have lived through in 2025, every challenge, lesson, breakthrough, and test has been guiding you to this moment. This portal is not happening around you. It is happening for you. What you seal today becomes the foundation you stand on for the entirety of 2026. This is not a temporary energetic spike. This is a permanent elevation. From this moment forward, you move differently. Your presence shifts atmospheres. Your decisions activate manifestation. Your voice carries sealing power. You are no longer the version of yourself who began this year. That version fulfilled its purpose. A new, finalized version emerges now, one defined by clarity, authority, certainty, and alignment. Your angels are in position. The universe is attentive. Your ancestors recognize this moment as a culmination of their hopes for you. Heaven acknowledges your completion. You are being spiritually crowned, spiritually anointed, spiritually sealed. Every cycle that once held you in patterns of struggle or delay is now complete. Every limitation that once shaped your identity has dissolved. Every doubt that once clouded your decisions evaporates in the light of this new consciousness. From this day on, you walk as a finisher, not a wanderer, a completer, not a seeker, a sealer of divine assignments. This is not positive thinking. This is divine finalization. Everything you have built is now anchored. What becomes yours today is yours permanently, immune to circumstance, unaffected by setbacks, untouched by doubt. The 1212 portal has formed a lock around your new level, and only you can open it when you are ready to ascend even higher. You will not enter 2026 from lack. You will enter it from completion. You are beginning the next chapter from a place others spend years trying to reach. Whenever old fears attempt to reappear, you will remember this day. You will speak with the authority of one who is sealed. You will declare, that cycle is finished. That version of me is complete. I do not return to what has been finalized. The universe responds to those who steward their completion with seriousness. Doors open, resources flow, alignments appear, expansion accelerates. You are not in the becoming stage anymore. You have arrived. Walk forward from this day understanding who you are, a finalized, elevated, sealed expression of your divine assignment. The 1212 portal has done its work. Now you must live from the level it has elevated you to. This is your seal. This is your completion. This is your 1212 activation. Everything you build from here rises from the foundation that was set today.